Evening folks, this is BestInSlot with another Jurassic Park Operation Genesis mod spotlight. This is by Dino Studio. As per usual, I'm going to link it down below. And what it's called is the JPOG retro version. Not really sure why. Desert version, which is pretty cool. It's very similar to original JPOG, but it makes everything into a desert. Now, we've seen stuff like this before. You know, we saw a desert, we saw a volcano, we saw a icy kind of version even. But this mod goes a little bit further, as we'll see. It introduces new dinosaurs and new skins. Not much else beyond that, but it looks pretty cool. I think it's better than most of the other desert mods we've seen. We've got this beautiful sky background, the texture of the ground has changed, blah, 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 blah. So, let's have a little look. I've got a little park going, a very understocked park, considering it's 4.5 stars and I have one restroom and one kiosk. So the first thing this game does is it's going to bring in some new dinosaur skins. And we're going to start over here with the herbivores. So what they've done is basically take the existing dinosaurs in the game and give them a more desert appropriate skin tone. It's only for 5 of the dinosaurs so far. I really hope they expand this and include every dinosaur in the game, because I think it's really cool. It really sells the theme. I think the trees being themed a little bit would be cool as well. So let's have a look at those 5 dinosaurs. We have the Stegosaurus. As you can see, you know, it used to be green, and now it's brown, because it lives in a desert, and therefore it should be brown. That's about the extent of what we're going to see here, but I still think it's pretty cool. That one popping into the foreground, you see that's the Carnotaurus. Again, the green tone has been dyed down, and instead we've got this brown, very desert-appropriate kind of colour scheme. I think it looks really cool, actually. The trees do ruin it a little bit, but I don't know, that is a great looking... That looks like a Jurassic Park built in the desert. What are you doing? Are you defecating, or doesn't that look really cool? I really like it. We have also, you may see him jumping around. We've got some Dryasauruses as well. Our adorable little Drysaurus. Stego, get out of the way. Again, not green, nice brown colour. Nice brown colour. Oof. I'm going to say that a lot today. I just want to show you guys something very quickly, because it does also add some new dinosaurs, so it does change up the fossil hunt slightly. Now, Hell Creek has been split into just one. I think it was... No. Tendagaroo Beds has been removed. Flaming Cliffs has been split now into 2 different formations. And there is now a Argentina formation added to the game, basically. I really love that we can do this. That we can add our own dig sites and stuff like that. So Argentina's been added in lieu of Tendagaroo. And then Flaming Cliffs has been split up and one of the others got knocked out. So, those are the herbivores with new skins, just 3 of them so far. Argentinosaurus, Stegosaurus... Oh no, Argentinosaurus. Okay, so 4 of them so far. Argentinosaurus, Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus, Drysaurus. There's our once green, now immensely brown Argentinosaurus. Again, you can build a really cool themed exhibit. But that's not all. If we nip over here to the left-hand side, you'll see the Velociraptors now have a savannah version. These were once... This is more of a subtle change. These used to be grey, and now again, they're brown. But again, it really sells it for me. It really... Especially in this exhibit here, if you get rid of the trees, as I've been sort of trying to do. I mean, you can have a couple sparingly. I think a couple here and there kind of fits in quite well, but you want it to be very, you know, bleak in a way. It really does look like they're in the savannah, you know, they're exploring the savannah, they're going to be hunting down some wildebeest and stuff. This could be a very cool Jurassic World 3 kind of park, you know, where the dinosaurs have been released into the wild. You could make a Jurassic Park Africa from this. I think that would be really awesome. Oh, they're on the move. They're on the move. What are they doing? Is that a goat? Right. Okay. I'd like to see them kill a goat. Look at them. They're flocking this way. They thought it was Gallimimus, but no, it was Velociraptors. They're going for the goat. Are they going for the goat? Looks like they're going for the goat. There we go, beautiful. You're floating, aren't you? Yes, okay, that's fine. They've become brown and been given the power to float. Right, so one more skin to show you guys if we hop up here. The Tyrannosaurus Rex has also been given a new lease on life via this beautiful brown skin, which for the T-Rex in particular, I think really fits in. Again, the default one in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis was a greeny colour, more suiting, say, Jurassic Park 3 than maybe the original Jurassic Park Rex. This one blends in a lot better, and again, just, I really like it. The mod doesn't change much, and this is probably a simple fix, which is why I would really like to see it applied to every dinosaur in the game. You know, this is a fairly simple saturation and hue change. You know, it's not really the biggest deal in the world, so I really hope it gets expanded to include all the dinosaurs. And if it does, we'll definitely come back and build like a proper... Well said, buddy. Yeah, we'll come back and build like a proper African-themed zoo someday. So, quarterly report, how are we doing? Very pleased, because every single dinosaur in the game is 100%, and I'm loaded. Right, so that's all the new skins, but 5 new dinosaurs have also been added to the game. Now, I've not added these yet, so we're going to have to move over here first. This is my big herbivore exhibit. You see, nice and open, got rid of all the trees, really has that warm savannah kind of feel. First up, we have Saurolophus. On the mod description, if you follow the link down below, you want to try this mod out for yourselves, it will call this a Centaurosaurus instead. I don't really know why. Centaurosaurus is not in the game, as far as I can tell, unless I've gone utterly crazy, but Saurolophus definitely is. So, we've got 3 herbivores to check out. Let's have a look at all these, and then we'll go check out our carnivores as well. In well? If this job's in a well, I don't want it. You see little pop culture references there. They're not relevant at all, but that's not the point. What's up? Many visitors are leaving. Yeah, that's not surprising. I have a 4.5-star park and no facilities whatsoever.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, my dear. There we go. Saurolophus, looking a little wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to spend, but pretty cool. Blends in quite well. Looks, you know, suits the savannah environment really well. It's got this one-sided. Oh no, it's actually it does have a little crest above the head, but you can't see it in the middle. This is a problem that JPOG had for a long time. That's only been fixed thanks to Equinox's model tool that came out 2017 now, I think. So hopefully that's something we see a lot more of in the future. This was a common thing. Oh, he's up on 2 feet. He's gone bipedal. Never go bipedal. Moving on, we also have the Anatotite bloody Nora. I don't know, I'm struggling with that one. The Anatotitan. Somebody's been freaked out by something. I should have paid attention to that. Oh, well.
Hi there.
Anatotitan, there we go. Looks, again, I think all the new creatures that have come in have been themed a little bit around this savannah, brown, white, grey kind of theming. Which makes sense. They blend in really well. It just looks natural. I really want to kill the fences just to sell that theme, you know? I mean, we're only herbivores, what are they going to do? And there we go, Anatotitan. Basically looking like the Argentinosaurus, admittedly, but slightly different. Looks a bit nicer, I'd say. I think this texture is nicer than the default texture the Argentinosaurus has. And finally, for our new dinos, we have the Argentinosaurus. I don't know why I clicked that button instead of this button, which of course is why... Oh no! Which is of course why we've moved to Argentina as one of our new dig sites. And the mod isn't going to change the world, it's not playthrough worthy or anything like that, it's just cool. And cool things should be celebrated for their coolness, ladies and gentlemen. I am still tempted to play the, you know, we had a little look at that Jurassic Park mod recently, that was very, very cool, and I'm tempted to do a thing with that, I'm still considering it. And there's our Argentinosaurus, looks very similar to the Brachy, I will say, already. Can we have a little look at the difference? If we go here. The Argentinosaurus neck comes back a bit, I would say. It's obviously a lot different in texture and colouring. Other than that, it's basically identical. It looks nice. Yeah, I like it. I really like this kind of... It looks like it's got mud on its... It kind of looks like an elephant a little bit. You know, it's got this kind of pastely grey colours and then it's got mud and dirt and splish splash on its lower body. Splish splash is the official term, by the way, just in case you were curious. I'm a scientist, trust me. I really like that Argentinosaurus, I think it looks great. Beautiful, right? Okay, so we don't just have herbivores, we also have 2 brand new carnivores. I want to save that one for last. We're going to look at the Carnotaurus first. And whilst that's happening, I'm going to kill some trees. Down with trees. Down with trees. Always need trees with the enemy. This is just proving me right once again. Oh, nope. That's fine in the other exhibit. It's not fine in this one. Oh, God. I do know it's been a long time since we played JPOG, folks. You know, like as a playthrough. I am considering it, okay? I'll give you that one. I'm considering it. With the other mod. Carnotaurus! Looks really... I really like that texture. I also recognise that texture. It does have a slight... I would say it's got a slight Fallen Kingdom kind of vibe to it in the colour scheme and the texturing and stuff like that. But it also looks great. It's got its little tiny arms with 3 weird... I don't know what's going on with the bottom finger, but... Oh, there we go! Dead goat. It is an ex-goat. But the one I'm most excited about is this. I think the Tarbosaurus, our final new dinosaur, looks fantastic. This does mean 5 dinosaurs have been cut out. You can only ever have 25 dinosaurs at once in JPOG, unfortunately. That's one of the limits we just can't get past right now. You can't have more than 25 dinosaurs, so it does mean you have to replace existing dinosaurs. I don't know what's been replaced. I think the Giga has been replaced. Off the top of my head. Wait, Giga wasn't in the game. I think Acro's been replaced. We can have a look if anything. Let's do one. Yeah, there's no Acro. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, our final new dinosaur, the Tarbosaurus. He's going straight for that car. Doesn't he look cool? It is basically the exact same as the T-Rex, but it's got this... Because they've been able to do a custom texture and everything entirely, rather than just sort of colouring the existing one, they've given it a very cool look to it. And the face looks like a skull, which I always like in my dinosaur games. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, I'm not sure beautiful is the term, but I like it. I think it's cool. And that's about it, folks. That is it for the mod, the JPOG Retro mod. And it says desert version, so what I'm hoping is that A, we'll get all these different colours for all the existing dinosaurs, you know, we'll get the savannah versions, and then we'll get other versions of this mod with different themes. Maybe we'll get an ice one where all the dinosaurs are ice themed, and we'll have some Cryolophosaurus and stuff like that. And then we'll also you know, have like a blue T-Rex and a blue Raptor and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. So hopefully that is what's coming down the line. Are you going to eat that, or didn't your mama never tell you to play with your food? I suppose I'm your mama. Don't play with your food. There we go, Tarbosaurus, looking like a baller. Tarbosaurus. Get it? That's good stuff. This is too vibraty for my liking. I'm also kind of surprised they're not murdering each other. They're inside each other. I mean, it's murder each other or have an orgy. There's really no middle ground in life, ladies and gentlemen. People will try to convince you otherwise, but they're dirty liars. Can you all stop moving? I'd like to take a screenshot for the bloody thumbnail and I can't see a thing. Yeah, it is basically a T-Rex, but it looks good, right? Oh, yeah. Let's open this up. Away they go. No time at all. Really, I just wanted to get rid of the fence. Okay, right. Cool. Okay, yes, we're going to end it there. Sorry. Right, yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Run, humans, run. Thank you so much for joining me. I will link the mod down below if you want to give it a go for yourselves. A reminder that in the last video I did on this game, it included a copy of JPOG in the download. So if you wanted to play JPOG on your PC and not buy a copy and maybe not get it from other areas, then you could download it from that and then even use that and bring it into this, if that makes sense. So... lovely. Okay, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.